Welcome to the Daily Reno Wrap-Up with highlights from today's action at the 2014 National Rein Cowhorse Association Snafflebit Futurity.
On September 28th, the spotlight shined on the non-pro limited and non-pro bridle competitors as several new champions were named in those divisions. Morgan Miller needed a small army to wrangle all her prizes after winning 2 championships in the non-pro limited and the 5,000 non-pro limited divisions. The Utah cowgirl rode her gelding, Jack in the Pot, to a nice 144 score in the rein work and followed that up with a scorching 151 on the cow. Her 295 composite netted 2 paychecks totaling $2,540. Morgan also filled up her tack room with 2 Bob's Custom saddles, sponsored by the Santa Ynez Valley Cowhorse Classic and the NRCHA, and she claimed a pair of Gist buckles, sponsored by Boyd and Haley Rice and the NRCHA. Rounding out the prize list was product from Back on Track and Platinum Performance. Jack in the Pot is a 2008 gelding, sired by Murata's Blue Sioux and out of Bingo's Nurse. In the non-pro bridles, Steven Silva guided Talkin' Prize to the championship, scoring a 147 in the rein work and 144.5 down the fence. The win paid just over $3,800, and it came with a Bob's Custom saddle sponsored by Matacorp, a Gist buckle from the NRCHA, a gift certificate and tote bag from Santa Cruz Animal Health, and product from Back on Track and Platinum Performance. Talkin' Prize is sired by Smoke'em's Prize out of Talkin' Pepe Murata. The non-pro bridle reserve champion was Amy Lund, and she also swept the championships in the intermediate and novice non-pro bridle divisions. She's riding her horse, The Big Day. They scored a 143 in the rein work and a big 148 down the fence, collecting 3 paychecks totaling just over $6,400. Amy's prizes were 2 Gist buckles and product from Platinum Performance and Back on Track. The Big Day is sired by Smart Little Lena and out of Olena Day. The last class of a long day was the Run to Reno Finals. That's the boxing-only and fence-work-only contest that riders qualify for all year at NRCHA Premier events. In the boxing division, the champion was Mindy Barkmeyer, riding Dulcie Smart Boomer to a 148 score. Mindy collected a $1,000 check and a Gist buckle. And in the fence-work division, the Run to Reno champion was Stacy Dusterhouse. She scored a 147.5 aboard Little Cielo. She also took home a $1,000 paycheck and a Gist buckle. Tomorrow's schedule kicks off with the Open Hackamore prelims and the Limited Open Hackamore class. Then the Futurity prelims resume with the cow work for the non-pros. Here's how the leaderboard looks in the Futurity non-pro after 2 events. Eric Freitas and Maverick Ray hold the top spot with a 428, closely followed by SDP Blue Ray and Bart Hollowath. In third is Lori Ward and Mac Daddy at 426.5. Tammy Hayes and CR Woodby and Kaikos are sitting fourth with a 426, and Jennifer Neal and Z Martinalina round out the top 5 with a 425.5. The top 2 spots in the intermediate non-pro also belong to Eric Freitas and Bart Hollowath. Jennifer Neal is third with Z Martinalina. Wilder Jones and Magicat have a 425 composite and are currently fourth in the intermediate. Kathy Wilson and Santa Leah checks are in 5th place with a 424, heading into tomorrow's non-pro cowwork prelims. And finally, in the novice non-pro, Bart Hollowath leads while Jennifer Neal is in second, followed by Wilder Jones and Kathy Wilson. The top 5 in the novice is completed by the 423.5 score from Stacy Perzicki and Automagical. The 3-year-old Futurity horses had a day off from showing today, giving their riders time to prepare for the upcoming fencework prelims happening tomorrow through Wednesday. At a big show like the Snafflebit Futurity, it's possible some cowboy superstition might come into play every now and then. You may already know a few of them. Never put a hat on the bed. If you hang a good luck horseshoe, do it heels up so your luck doesn't run out. And no matter what, you should never ever wear a yellow shirt when you're showing. Or should you?
The year I won the Futurity, I wore a yellow shirt, so I've never been real superstitious about anything like that, so that's just me.
I think about my only superstition is I always wear black in the finals. It started probably about, 7 or 8 years ago, and 7 years ago, I think, and once I started doing it, I've only shown in 2 finals without a black shirt, and it didn't go good.
But just don't put your hat on the bed. Don't wear new clothes when you show. Don't wear yellow.
I have a silly band on my arm. My kids gave me, and so actually I've had 2 or 3 or 4 of them at one time, but I'm down to 1. I'm kind of low. Well, kids, they just... Here, Dad, try this. And so it worked pretty well. So that's one of them. I have a nice kind of a snaffle bit that I like to use as well. And yeah, we all have our superstitions, yeah.
You can see all the futurity action on the live webcast from NRCHA official videographer Equine Promotion. You can find it at nrcha.com. And that's your Reno Wrap-Up.